Team name and logo. Our team's full name is Autonomous Innovative Mechanisms, Bot Robotics. We chose this name because our robot is focused on the autonomous section. Our strategy has always been centered around autonomous, and this year will be no exception. A.I.M is also a pretty cool acronym. Our team is also autonomous because we are mainly run without coaches and rely on ourselves to make decisions. Our team logo is an orange gear with a blue reticle in the center, representing our motivation to aim for the top. The gear also represents robotics and the inner workings.
Why we joined FTC? Our first experience with First Tech Challenge was 2 years ago when some of us went to a minor scrimmage. Though it wasn't a major event, we saw many cool robots and they put a lot into them. We were allowed to try out some of them and began an interest in the competition. It was really inspiring looking at the hard work, and we decided we also want to make a robot. Because of this, we formed our team. All of us have a shared passion for robotics. This was also an opportunity to work with each other, even though some of us started going to different schools. For our first few experiences, we attended another team's meeting to learn about how they are normally run.
Our design process started by getting inspired by other designs, machines, and FTC teams. Once we had a general idea of our robot, we drew simple sketches on paper, which turned into a 3D model on Fusion 360. After building a prototype on this first design, we made many adjustments and finally refined the robot in CAD to produce our current robot.
The building process. So, this season was a bit different since we couldn't work together for most of the season. At the beginning of the season, we built the chassis and arm together, but because of complications of the design, we had to take apart the arm later so that we could attach the launch and intake system. Because Kevin was unable to add the ramp's arms, chains, and sensor during his process of building, it was sent to Tyson's house to finish building. After Tyson finished building, it was sent to Aaron Wu's house to code the robot's autonomous and driving mechanisms. And then finally, it'll be sent back to Kevin's house to test and record the videos.
Our team's strategy is to set ourselves up with an effective autonomous. This is more consistent as it's not as dependent on driver control and the final points don't fluctuate as much. Many points can be obtained in the autonomous period. Our main focus is to use the arm to grab the wobbles as there are 20 points each, and the shooting rings is a secondary because it's not as consistent to get points.
This year, we wanted to put more focus on outreach. So we've created multiple social media accounts and we have also created a website. Currently, we're preparing a spring break camp for younger students to explore robotics. And we're making YouTube videos to help others and to broadcast our competition results. We can be found on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can always contact us through our Gmail.
What we learned through our FTC journey this season. This year we learned to adapt our strategy, how to build, code, and design with different tools, materials, or apps. We also found ways to overcome issues such as social distancing and COVID-19. We found out how to use online devices and apps such as Discord or Zoom to communicate and meet for robot progress when we couldn't meet in real life. We also found ways to use phones and cameras to document our progress with pictures, videos, and time lapses of our online meet and our in-person meetings. Most importantly, we found out a way to have fun even because of our challenging circumstance.